Buckle up, because Metro is bringing you the best deal in wireless. Switch to Metro and get your choice of 2 awesome free phones from top brands like Samsung and LG with huge HD screens and tons of memory for all your pics and videos. So hurry into Metro and get your awesome free phones only at Metro. Plus sales tax and activation fee. Requires port-in of eligible number not currently active on T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. Limit 4 per account or household. Restrictions apply. See store for details and terms and conditions.
Episode 1652 of No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. Wednesday. And this is a question I receive pretty regularly from people. So rather than making an FAQ on my website, here you go. Do I have to really give 2 weeks notice? Hope you find it helpful and give it a great review. In the meantime, let's just get going. And the question I received was, do I really have to give 2 weeks notice? Here's the facts. When you joined your current firm, you signed a whole bunch of papers. And those papers obligated you to do a bunch of things. One of them, and I have to say, may have been what requirements you had when you give notice. Now, this becomes complicated, but I'll simply say that on the one hand, you don't want to put yourself in the position where your current manager is treating you like toenail fungus. Someone who's a pariah, who they treat badly, yada, yada, yada. I remember one person who I represented when I was still doing recruiting. He'd been with his firm for 35 years, and he was quitting for a new job. And they put him in a room by himself with a desk, no phone, for 2 weeks. And they tortured him there after 35 years. That's what this firm did. And sometimes managers get abusive because they're like jilted wives, husbands, partners who suddenly feel like they've been betrayed. They have an emotional response. So you start off with number one is you may have signed something that obligates you to do certain things in terms of giving 2 weeks notice, 3 weeks notice, 4 weeks notice, 5, or a non-compete. Non-competes in certain places are very tough to break. So you can pretend like there's no problem if you have a non-compete, but I can tell you from personal experience that there are people who sign non-competes who the firm is able to enforce them with. So you have to look at the terms that you sign. Now, this basically says you have those papers. If you don't, you need to get those papers from corporate HR so you understand what you've committed to. Now, some people have nothing, and they've signed nothing. That's hard to imagine, but I sometimes see it with smaller firms, in which case there's no obligation to give 2 weeks notice. However, think about your referencing for a second. Do you want to risk a potential reference that you may not think you're going to need in the future, but trust me, you're going to need in the future, because no one stays at their job for 20, 25, 30 years like that guy did. Firms hire and fire. You walk out and leave for other organizations. You're going to need references, and you don't want to put this one at risk. So those are your choices. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You have to be adult about this and make your own decision. By the way, if your manager starts to treat you badly, you can politely walk over to he or she and say, and do it in their office so it's not a public display. Take a deep breath before you walk in and say, I've just sensed some animosity toward me since I gave my notice. If you don't want me around, I can leave. I've given my notice. And if you don't want me here, pay me for the 2 weeks. I'm done. It's okay. But do you really have to treat me in this way? And be prepared for there to be an open dialogue, because they may not even be aware that they're treating you badly. So just recognize that that's a possibility too. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few more ways to get more from me. First of all, visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 6,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated information with a focus on interviewing. If you decide to take the lifetime membership at the site, it's $299 currently, but that's the price of a coaching session or an hour of coaching from me, and I'll be giving that to you if you join with a lifetime membership. Have a few questions? Contact me through the Magnify app for iOS or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, scheduling a time for Magnify or Presto Experts, speak with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help you with a salary negotiation or my trusted advisor services, and much, much more. Like you, I don't work for free. I do charge for what I do. You can take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands and thousands of courses, not just simply mine, on a host of different subjects that can help you in many different ways. Lastly, join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 250 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're attempting to build a supportive group there. Ask to join. I'm not letting recruiters in at this point. So I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!
And now, a thought from Geico Motorcycle.
It took 15 minutes to take a spirit animal quiz online.
Please be the cheetah. Please be the cheetah.
And learn your animal isn't the cheetah, but the far less appealing blobfish.
Oh, come on.
To add insult to injury, you could have used those 15 blobfish minutes to switch your motorcycle insurance to Geico.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on motorcycle insurance.
Buckle up, because Metro is bringing you the best deal in wireless. Switch to Metro and get your choice of 2 awesome free phones from top brands like Samsung and LG with huge HD screens and tons of memory for all your pics and videos. So hurry into Metro and get your awesome free phones only at Metro. Plus sales tax and activation fee. Requires port-in of eligible number not currently active on T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. Limit 4 per account or household. Restrictions apply. See store for details and terms and conditions.